So I was you know my son was born February 2020. So I'm definitely very like that whole time frame is vivid to me because that's when this corona shit was coming in.
Yeah.
So having corona baby and shit like that, explain that and talk about like that whole process. This is when you wanted to start something, you started something, and now you can't really move how you want to. Everybody on shit. I remember Macon was locked down for like a day. And then, they were talking about curfews, and you had to figure out really what was the truth and what was the lie type shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was a crazy time. So, talk about, going through that pandemic shit, sticking it through, and also having a corona baby. That's what I tell, that I talk about my boy. He got
she wasn't really a corona baby because it was like she was born before like
the shit hit, yeah.
Like it got big. I was already telling people like, but this shit figure come over here. This shit figure come over here.
Yeah.
But
it was hitting around the time my son. I remember, I was scared as shit to go in the hospital for real.
It went. She was young, like we couldn't really go nowhere. And I'm more of a homebody anyway, so I want to take her like around places like I just like me. I stayed in Macon like majority of my whole life. Like last year, the first time I really got out the state. You feel me? Like went to South Carolina. What the fuck is South Carolina? It's up the street. You know, like
especially if you go to Savannah.
Yeah, it's just, that shit up the street. So I'm just like, I don't want her to have that. You feel me? Like my people never travel. My people never travel. So I just want her like to be able to travel. But shit, with the COVID shit, I was working at Walmart at the time, so they had my ass working. They talking about, oh, you essential, nigga. You can't have no day off.
Yeah.
So I was really working. And with talking like shit, I was just trying to stay relevant with just hitting artists up. You feel me? Like, yeah, I fuck with your music, da. You feel me? Like, but it also fucked me up too. Cause when I first started, I had everybody hit me up. Hey, bro, you do an interview, bro. I'm hot, bro. I'm the biggest, hottest thing in making. You feel me? Like, they talking about me. It was just, it just, why COVID had to come now? You feel me? Like, why? Like, why this shit couldn't come when I was in school? Like, damn, I would been better off, like, doing shit on the computer. Like, the kids nowadays, they talking about, oh, I want to go back to school, to do my work. They don't do the work now. They back in school with their friends. They still don't do their work.
Yeah.
So, shit, goddamn. I just wish it came at a later time or back then. Because, like, just saying, if it came later, TikTok. You feel me? TikTok only blew up because of COVID. But it just, people want to do shit. You feel me? Like, people want to create. And right now, like, the time to create. But I just feel like COVID kind of like postpone what we do. You feel me? Like postpone what we do because we want to go out and just do our shit. And so we just gotta be cautious of who we be around. Niggas be wanting to smoke, so you gotta be cautious of people smoking. You can only go in certain places, certain limits. So COVID didn't really have a big impact on me, except for me working, and the economy, but it really fucked me up.
You just mentioned, what I'm saying, artists hitting you up during the pandemic, man. And, something that I don't really get to talk about a lot is, the correct way to, go about,
speaking,
hitting you up and shit. Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, like, like I said, I'm selective with my energy and all that. Like, if you hit me up a certain way, bro, like I said, all money ain't good, man. I ain't even tripping. Like, what I'm saying? I just ain't gonna hit you back for real. So, like, how would you, what I'm saying, tell people, like, do's and don'ts when it comes to, trying to come work, man?
Shit, just... So, with me, from all the other time, without charging people and shit, 2022, y'all the motherfucking pants. I'm just saying. So y'all motherfuckers paying like y'all wasting my. I went broke for doing talk a lot. I legit went broke. You feel me? Like I really thought putting on for the city, helping everybody out and shit. You feel me? Like my shit was actually gonna go somewhere. I quit my day job. I was getting paid good, not good, man, but it was decent. You get what I'm saying? Like I had a version of a car that was like kind of my dream cars and shit. So like I actually went broke last year from doing talk a lot. But it was peaceful though. Like it was like I wasn't stressing about work. I had all the time at work. I had time to watch my girl. I had time to watch my baby. You know, do both. You feel me? Like, but it was just like don't come at me like don't say all the hot things make you better hurry up and get an interview with me.
Tight shit.
Yeah, tight shit. Just don't do that. That shit don't, nigga. See, I finna put another name out there. Goddamn, Lil 3. Goddamn, I interviewed his brother Retro. He talking about, bruh, they do an interview. An hour later, guy ain't respond 'cause I was at work. Hour later, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'll be the next hot thing in 6 months. Nigga, it's 2020. What's it called? What the fuck is year is now? Your ass had to put a lick on me, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do an interview with him. He next. Nah, he about to release some shit. He about to go big. You feel me? Like he like a bootleg version of Playboy Card. I'm just put. I mean, I fuck with bro like real as shit. Like when we were in school together, man, I'm telling you, they had this how much I fuck with them. I used to play that shit all the fucking time, bro. Like when they had 3 o'clock school light, all this shit, I used to bump that shit. You know, like I used to fuck them boys heavy as fuck. They had like a green Mustang and shit. I had my green Jeep and shit. I was just playing that shit every time I see them. I pull up beside them playing that shit. You know, like I really be fucking with niggas heavy though, like real shit. I don't know how they came up though. I forgot how they came up. How I brought them up. But shit, yeah, man. I really be fucking with niggas heavy though. Oh yeah, they just you don't come to nobody like that. You feel me? Like, and there were a few times when I hit both of them up to like have an interview, but they all be like, yeah, man, I'm in Atlanta, damn, bro. I ain't got shit. I don't got shit to drop. And that one thing too, like, they be feeling like, damn, how can I say it? They, you know how I always be trying to wait for the perfect time to do some shit, like, talking about, oh yeah, I got your tape finna drop, and then they never do it. Like, they be trying to wait for the perfect time and shit. And that one thing too, like, they be killing the process. I would like to do an interview when you got something dropping, but sometimes you just gotta do the interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, bro, I got a big ass rollout I'm finna do and shit like that. So it be stuff like that. So you don't hit me up when you ready, cause like, just saying I can do an interview, I can do your interview, and don't do no research and just ask you like boring ass questions.
Yeah. And
nobody want no boring ass questions. Yeah. You feel me? Like, cause you gonna be not engaged. You could be like, yeah, I got this dropping. Yeah, I got that by view. You know, shit like that. So it's just like when I hit you up, I feel like it's a perfect time to do an interview because my channel buzzing right now. And if you do an interview, they're gonna look at your shit and be like, you'll see your shit and be like, okay, this somebody new. Let me see what they talking about. Shit like that. So, and just don't comment nobody like crazy and shit. Just like, yeah, I'm that thing. Just say, hey, bro, I fuck. You know, niggas don't even be watching. Niggas don't even watch the channel, but they want an interview.
Yeah.
So it just be like, so you just want to be on camera? Like,
tight shit, yeah.
So you just want to be on camera and just talk shit? You know, like, cause, you know, we both have our certain way how we do our intros and shit. Like, you know, boom, they say your rap name, so you tune in, watch it, or switch. I tell them put them on a spin up so it won't be competitive. Like, it won't be the same thing. But people are so fucking robotic. They just go out based on what you said.
Yeah.
So it just that yeah. I'm like, that question.